and a pink yarn ball. It is your decision to bring any colors and a scissor. And you could already see I am making a bucket hat, but I'm going to show you later on. So first we are going to continue by making a slip knot. Done. The slip knot is done. Now I'm going to insert my hook into the loop. Now you gotta pull this to loop until it's a little tight. Now I'm going to chain 4. Wait a minute. I'm going to take out a little. Chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I made 4 chains, but before I do the next step, but I'm going to ask you only one question. So can you please give me a gift box which has an emoji? So if you give me the emoji, then I will subscribe to you and support your channel, and you could get 8 new subscribers as well. Now I'm going to insert my hook into the loop. Yarn over, pull through. Now I'm going to just pull through like this. Now there's a circle. So we are just going to continue by making it. Now I'm going to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I make chain 4, then I'm going to make a treble crochet. So to teach you how to make a treble crochet, now you got to do like this. You gotta twist the yarn into the hook 2 times. You gotta insert it in the loop, yarn over, pull through. So now you got 3 loops on your hook. Now you gotta pull through the 2 loops, then 2, then 2. Now, now you had successfully made 1 treble crochet. Now you gotta make 2 more. Now there are 2 treble crochets. Now I'm going to make 1 more. Now done, my first petal is done. Now I'm going to just scoop it up. Now I'm gonna chain 4. You gotta just make it tight. So the chain is done. Now I gotta insert my hook into the loop again. Now I'm going to make a slip stitch. So the slip stitch will be a little tricky. Now I'm going to chain 1. Now done. Our slip stitch is done. Now this is our first petal and it is already done. Now I'm going to scoop it up. Now I'm going to make chain 4. So I made already 2 ones. Now I'm going to make 2 more. So done. Yarn over, insert your hook into the loop, yarn over, pull through. Now I'm going to do that again. Yarn over twice, pull through. Now I'm going to pull through 2. Now you gotta pull through 2 3 times. So I made 1 treble crochet. Now I need to make 2 more, which is total 3. So done. I'm going to just continue until I'm in the 5th petal. So I'm going to just mute it and you just follow my lead. So you could already see there are 3 petals, but there aren't many space, so you just gotta scoop it up. So there will be in total 5 petals. So I made 3 more. I'm going to make 2 more. So I made the last petal. Now I'm going to make one more. So then the flower is done, and I'm going to teach you one more project. Then I am already done. So this is the full view. So I'm going to make one more treble crochet, yarn over 2 times, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through the 2 loops, yarn over, pull through, pull through. Now done. Now I gotta make 4 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now done. It is going to be a little tricky to insert my hook in here, so I'm just going to insert it carefully. Done. Now I'm going to pull through the loops right there. I'm going to chain 1. Now you just pull it through. Now it's done. You're just going to discipline it. And this loop, you must pull this to make the hole a little bit tighter. Now I'm going to cut the loop. Insert my hook into the loop. Pull. Now done. Now I'm going to pull the flowers a little, because it is going to be short and tall. See, it is done. Now I am going to take my hook, find where the long stitch is, yarn over, pull through. Now done. Again I'm going to flip it, insert my hook, yarn over, pull through. Now done. Because it is going to be fastened off, or else it will come off easily. Now I'm going to cut it, and this loop as well. Now my flower is done. Now I'm going to teach you one more flower, which is a puffed up flower, which is a little bit puffed up, like there is cotton in there. So this is one, and I'm going to make another one. First, we are going to make a slip knot. Again, insert my hook. Now again, just like this flower, we are going to make 4 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now my 4 chains are done. Now I'm going to make a loop. Insert my hook into the first stitch. Yarn over, pull through the 2 loops at once. Now I had made a little tiny circle. Now you gotta chain 1, and we are going to make 11 single crochets into the loop. First I am going to insert my hook into the loop, yarn over, pull through. Now I'm going to pull through the 2 loops on the hook. Now I had made 1 single crochet. Now I'm going to continue like this. 2, 3. Now I made 3 single crochets. So you could see there will be enough space to make it. Yarn over, pull through, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through. Now I am just going to mute this and you could just follow my lead. So I made 11 single crochets. Now I'm going to insert my hook into the first stitch. I'm going to find it, insert my hook, yarn over, pull through. So this is a slip stitch. So done. So I'm just going to pull this strand of yarn to make the circle a little small. Now I'm going to chain 4. I had chain 4. I'm going to just now I'm just going to insert my hook into the next stitch, pull through. Now I'm going to pull through it just as long as the 4th chain. Now I'm going to pull through the 2 loops but not the second loop. Now I'm going to do it again but 2 times. So total 3 times. So I'm going to repeat the process again. So I made 3 double crochets which their loops are in my hook. So I'm going to do the same in the next stitch. So done. I'm just going to pull this loop through. But before you do this, just count if you have enough loops in your hook. So there are 7, but I made 6, but the first loop is just counted as the another one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I made 7 chains. Now I'm going to just pull through and leave, but leave 1 loop. Now I'm going to yarn over, pull through. Now 1 petal is done. Now I'm going to chain 3. It's the same process like this, but there are double crochets and chaining 3 and 4. Now I'm going to insert my hook into the same stitch where I made the double crochets. I'm going to make a slip stitch. Done. Now I'm going to just insert my finger in here, and then my first petal is done and it is popped up. So I'm just going to mute this and continue, and while you follow my lead, okay? Sorry. So this is the last petal, guys. So I am showing you because it is a little tricky to fasten off. So I made 4. So just like this, we will make 5 petals. So I made 3 chains. Now I'm going to make one more. So done. Yarn over and insert my hook into the stitch. Yarn over, pull through. Now I'm going to continue like this. Sorry. Now I'm going to insert my hook again because there are a little bit of a problem. Now you could just see, wait a minute. Now you could just see there are 2 more loops. So the extra loop is for, because we are going to insert our hook into it to fasten off it. Now I'm going to make 2 more. Done. I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Done. Now I'm going to pull through, yarn over, pull through again. So done. So we are not going to insert my hook here, but we are going to insert my hook in here. So we are just going to skip this one and we will insert our hook in this one. Now I'm going to chain 3. Done. Inserting my hook. Wait a minute. Now I'm just going to pull through. Chain 1. Insert my finger in it. So I'm going to fasten off now. Cut this loop. Pull this loop very tight, but be careful, it might snap off, so don't do it very tight. So our flower is completely ready. Oh, one more thing, I'm just going to pull this loop to make it a little bit small. So see, it's a little bit more smaller. So in here there are 5 petals and I'm going to search for this one. I'm just going to take my hook, insert it, yarn over, pull through. Now again, a little bit closer this time. Yarn over, pull through. Now done. I'm just going to cut this. Done, and this one as well. Sorry. So this is one flower and this is the second one. So I'm just going to ask you guys one more time. So please send me a gift, the laughing disco ball. So if you send me this, then I will support your channel and subscribe to you. And also you will get 8 new subscribers from me. So the flowers are done. So bye-bye. So I'm just going to show you this again. I'm going to teach you tomorrow again.